Here's Chuck Fletcher, Minnesota Wild general manager, who pulled off the trade, acquiring Martin Hanzal and Ryan White yesterday. Chuck, congratulations on the deal, first place team. How long have you been talking with John Chaika working on this deal?
Off and on for probably close to 6 weeks. I believe John and I first spoke sometime in mid to late January, just to, kind of get a sense of what each team was looking for. And it's really been over about the last 7 to 10 days that the deals come together. And I would say most of it was probably there, last week, about a week ago. And then yesterday we just kind of tweaked it a little bit and they made the decision to pursue our offer. So it was great. It's great to complete it, especially a few days before the deadline, and to know that we've been able to fill a couple holes we were looking to fill and not have to go right, sweat it out right down to the deadline. So this has been great.
So are you done now?
I'm trying to find our cap guy to see if I have any money left. I don't know. We don't have any draft picks left. I know that, so I'm not sure if we have any dollars left either. But we'll take a look. I think our depth is a little bit better. We may want to look at the back end a little bit to see if we have enough depth there. I think we have at least 9 guys we think can play, and so I would say we're most likely done. But I guess we'll see what happens here the next couple of days.
Now, Martin Hanzal is a really good player on a team that isn't going to make the playoffs. What especially do you need from him, expect from him on a team that is going to expect it to make the playoffs and is hoping to take a run at the Stanley Cup?
I think we're just looking for Martin to do the same thing same thing he did for the Coyotes and Dave Tippett. That's just be a big, strong centerman that's hard to play against. He's a guy that can play on the power play. He can kill penalties. He's very good in the face-off circle. He can chip in offensively, but just the size and strength through the middle. He plays with an edge, and I think the fact that we can have Martin and line him up with Koivu, Stahl, and Haula down the middle should give us very good depth at center, and hopefully the ability to match up against the top teams in the West.
Chuck, we know that this was a player, arguably the most sought-after player on the rental market anyway, at the deadline. And, I thought you had a nice comment last night where you mentioned that there's a double benefit. You get him and some of your rivals don't. Did you have any sense of maybe the bidding that was going on elsewhere during your discussions on Hanzal and, if other teams were close to getting him at the same time?
You don't. And obviously John Chaika in Arizona is going to, not be completely forthcoming and things like that. So he's trying to get the best deal he can. And he did a great job, by the way, getting 3 draft picks out of us. But you don't, but you just assume you look at teams. And I believe almost every team in the league could use another big centerman. It's just a question of whether you have the assets to pay the price or you can find the right fit. But, our assumption was several teams reached out and we were willing to pay a certain price to get him, and thankfully we did.
Now, what about signing beyond this season? Is there any indication there's any interest on one or both sides as far as that goes? I mean, where might that be at?
Oh, it's nowhere yet. We're just really focused on this year, and we have some UFAs. Obviously, both Martin and Ryan are UFAs. We also have RFAs in Granlund and Niederreiter. There's an expansion draft, and there's also the specter of a flat cap scenario looming out there too. So there's going to be a lot of things to contend with this summer. We're just hoping we can have a long run this spring and try to win some hockey games here and have some fun. But obviously there'll be a lot of work this summer. But we're open for anything, but there's a long way to go yet.
Chuck Fletcher is with us, the general manager of the Central Division leading a Western Conference best Minnesota Wild with 84 points, trying to hold off the Chicago Blackhawks with Darren Millard, Gord Stellick, and Chris Johnson. There's some teams that build towards this, and then there's some teams that just burst onto the scene, and you're kind of in the middle of that. I don't want to characterize it as this is your shot with the way that you've taken your approach here, but how would you sum up what you've done compared to where you are in the standings and contending for a Stanley Cup?
Well, I think the best way to put it is we've never had 84 points at this juncture of the season. Again, there's a quarter of the season to go. It's the toughest part of the season. It's going to be a grind. There's a lot of great teams in the West and throughout the league. So we're not assuming anything other than we've never been this high in the standings at this late in the season. So why not? Why not take a shot at it? Who knows? Who knows where we'll be next year or the year after? I mean, we think we have good players and we think we can continue to be a competitive team, but you just don't know. There's too much uncertainty. There's too much parity. There's great competition out there. There's a salary cap you have to contend with, and so our philosophy and Craig Leopold, our owner, has been great, giving us the resources to do this. But our players have put us in a position, to try to take a shot here, and we'll see. We're not getting ahead of ourselves. We're certainly not overconfident about it, but why not take a shot? Why not try to see if we can have a run this spring and do something that's difficult to do?
I love that answer. It's instead of just saying the politically correct. Why? Like, I agree. Roll the dice and go for it.
Yeah, exactly. And again, there's, we just lost to Chicago last week, so we were reminded that there's some great teams in this league, and we'll get reminded again tonight by a tough LA team, and we're going to have our hands full there. So but our players have played hard. They've earned the right for management and ownership to step up and bring more assets in to make us deeper and stronger. And we're excited. We're excited about the opportunity, and yet fully cognizant it's going to be a difficult task.
So when you talk about going for in the present, now 20 years ago with your dad, it was a much higher scrutinized market in Toronto. Did you ever utter the words draft schmaft?
No, but our amateur scouts aren't taking my calls today. But it's in all honesty, it's pretty difficult. I talked to one of our scouts, Paul Charles, last night, and I'll talk to a few more today. But you scout all year. You're on the road for 5-6 months, and on basically March 1st, your GM pulls the first round pick away from you, and that's kind of the focal point of the year. These guys work all year for 2 days of the draft, and that first rounder is sort of the crown jewel, and it's difficult. I don't certainly take that decision lightly, but I think they're good soldiers. They want to win as badly as we do, but it's not a lot of fun when you take those picks away this late in the year.
But that pick could be 29th, 28th. So is that the way you looked at it? That it's not as valuable as a traditional first-round pick in the past?
I've heard that logic a little bit. It's a weaker draft year, and you're picking later, and there's just I guess I just always believe that in the first round you can find a player, and and looking at this year's first round, at least our group, we felt that every team in the first round will get a good player. I think that it thins out a little bit. Maybe in the third, fourth, fifth round, you don't have quite the same caliber of player that you may have some other years. But the first round it's always fun to be in there and take a chance. And we all like to think we can find that one guy that maybe somebody else misses. I mean, that's the great thing about scouting, and that's what makes all the guys go out and keep looking for players every night.
Chuck, given that you may have recused yourself from the action now on Wednesday, do you think we're going to have anything to talk about? Do you think the other managers are going to be out there giving us some trades still leading into the deadline?
Well, I would assume so. Every year there's always some, and it's difficult to make hockey trades, sort of player for player deals at this time of the year. It's much easier to make them, sort of before the draft or right after the draft. So I'm sure we'll see some draft pick type of trades, and I guess the rental trades, as you call them, but there's a lot of teams still in this and competing, and the teams that are selling, I think, are going to be able to exact some decent prices, and but yeah, for sure there'll be more moves, and everybo's looking to add a little more depth.
We're wondering if we see Hanzal against Ben Bishop tonight. Do we see Hanzal?
Yeah, hopefully he's in the air flying here. He and Ryan White, and we're hopeful that barring something unforeseen that they're playing tonight, and that's the goal. They were both excited to get here. Arizona had Saturday off, and they didn't play last night in Arizona's game, so they've been had 2 days to rest after a back-to-back last week, and I know they're both excited to get playing.
A couple of different ones. First, how involved was Bruce Boudreau in the whole process here?
Bruce, I always involve the coaches. If you're going to trade for a player, you always want to make sure the coach is going to play him. I've made that mistake before where I traded for players that the coach said, well, I don't even like that guy. I'm like, ooh, I guess I better involve the coach next time. But, Bruce certainly gave me his wish list in terms of the types of things he felt we needed to improve, and the types of skills that maybe we needed a little bit more of. And And he was very excited about the trade, but he's not up in the room with us talking trades every day. But certainly, we value his input and want to make sure that the players we bring in are players he's comfortable playing.
And our dads, our moms are always our dads and our moms, whether or not we're working with them or it appears in certain ways. Did you talk to your dad? And what was his reaction on this big deal?
Yeah, a little bit. He's still with the Maple Leafs, so you're always a little bit careful there. But
no, you're not. Are you really?
That's the political answer, right? No, he's always got great insight. He knows our team pretty well, and he's always willing to, if I ask him a question, to provide proper guidance. So he's a very intelligent hockey guy, but yeah. And there's other people sometimes too around the league you can tap into from time to time for insight. Teams that probably won't be competing for the same player, and I'm always trying to get insight on players, particularly what they're like away from the rink, and so you often do a lot of digging.
You had a great run of publicity when your team came through Toronto earlier this year, and those pictures with yourself and Will, your nephews Will and Owen, and on Hockey Night in Canada. This is going to top that, and I'm sure that they're pleased with what you've done. Congratulations, and good luck as the stretch drive comes. And don't be afraid to reach out to us via text or give us a call on Wednesday just to keep us honest.
Oh, sure, Darren.
There's Chuck Fletcher, the Minnesota Wild general manager.